the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Roman Dolizan! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Robert the Reaper Whittaker!
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 1 is upon us, and it always feels special and heightened when Robert Whittaker is in there. Not just in Australia, not just in New Zealand. He is one of the most popular fighters on planet Earth. I actually think his approval rating is highest here in the United States of America, but that is neither here nor there. Robert Whittaker needs a win, wants to prove that he is still the class of the class when it comes to this middleweight division. Oh, nice jab by Robert Whittaker. Side kick is true. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh, and the Superman punch is good. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking group.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Dolidze's elbow attempt here, that one blocked by the defense. Targeting the body with the kick now. We cross the midpoint in round 1. All right, now they're gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Oh, great striking from Robert Whittaker as usual. This man puts some serious pressure on you. And when you can beat Yoel Romero the way he did, he is not going to be intimidated by any other 185-pounder in the world. Good job by the defense to prevent that shot from getting through. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Robert Whittaker. Under a minute to go. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. All right, we'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land. A lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You've got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue. Oh.
Round 2 is next.
Up that round, but you're all right. You're gonna get back out there and put it on him now. It's a little payback time. You gotta get aggressive. They're confident over there.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. All right, next round. Tries to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Nice shot there. Oh, good block there. Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You got to address this now because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not going to let you off the hook. You've got to move. You've got to change something to try to deter him from going to that spot.
His misses are entertaining. 3 minutes and change to go in round 2.
It's work.
That is a damaging kick that lands.
Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round 1, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round 2.
Do not back up. Let's go.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Misses with the right hand. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Dolidze. With a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
It's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. Full side control now.
High-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Dolidze.
Getting them out here. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Start raining those elbows.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up.
Lead kick is true there by Roman Dolidze.
Don't back up. Push forward.
Oh, Superman punch. Seconds winding down in round 2. Round 3 next.
That last round. He's winning the slugfest. That's the type of fight he wants. And let him think this last round is how it's going to go. Lure him into a slugfest.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the stool.
This is what happens when you get two very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next one.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here. Oh, strong punch there by Dolidze. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Nice jab. Whitaker's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got caught by one of those offerings from his opponent. All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. What is a fighter's mentality when you know you need a finish or you're getting an L?
This is when you got to go to the Nate Diaz mentality. Kill or be killed. You got to throw everything at your opponent, because if this thing goes to the judges, you are not going to win this fight.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Just over 2 minutes to go in our third and final round. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Nicely done with the kick there. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike. DC, I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
Hurt it bad.
Big right hand. 30 seconds to go in this one. Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs and continues to attack that area to great effect.
Absolutely. I mean, the guy has done a great job recognizing where he had an advantage, where he has an ability to separate himself from his opponent. He's done exactly that, and it's showing in his opponent's face with all that swelling.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. They go the distance tonight, but you got to think he won over the...
Calling me, well, you were loud, you were howling constant. I think you'd want to leave, well, you're allowed, so don't bother waving your, don't bother waving your, so sorry.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Dan Henderson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Mauricio Shogun Hua!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, ready to go for round 1, and when you're fighting Dan Henderson, you better get the hands up. Tim Boach got knocked out in 28 seconds. That was a main event in New Orleans back in 2015. Hendo a little bit long in the tooth, sure, but still a very fast starter. You have to be wary of Hendo's power, particularly in the early going. Going to the body now with that hook shot, nicely done by Hua. Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. Hendo's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Oh, huge hook. Nice crack there. Straight right, he misses. Oh, big body kick there.
Beautiful entry on that takedown. Great finish also. Look for him now to secure his opponent to try and solidify his position. Oh, right in the mount.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
All right, close guard now. Well, Hua's in half guard now.
Nice.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
I might let you kick the inside of my leg after the show.
No.
See how that feels.
You don't want that.
Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. Oh, nice kick. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing. Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
So a strong 5 minutes down. All right, heading back to the corner now, and we will keep a close eye on things. Hendo's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with round two. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. All right, I've got a novel idea. When you've got a submission base like this guy does, and that's just over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think he's going low, but come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Oh, a big right hand. Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here. Big double leg level change.
Stuff the takedown, no problem.
There it is again. Look at that.
Big hook. Knee to the body.
Oh, big elbow.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook a little.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Well, Hua's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed. Huge connection there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Big elbow there, lands. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt, and he's got him hurt multiple times in one round. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Final seconds here. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, this is crazy that this fight is still going on. An appreciative crowd obviously getting behind both fighters. Both guys just brawling like crazy in that previous round.
They both came with an idea that they were collecting $50,000 extra dollars. And right now, I am certain that they're both
Fight back! Fight back!
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Oh.
Working off the jab, it's good. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys... Oh, man, he's hurt.
And just inches away.
Oh, yeah.
Back to his feet.
Fight back!
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. All right, late in the fight now, DC. The submission specialist clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get it.
You gotta get going. It does not matter if you get the top. It does not matter if you get the guard pass. You gotta just start throwing up submissions and hope by causing action, you can latch onto something to end the fight.
Working from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Shogun Rua.
He's isolating an arm.
Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tapped.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You've got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission. He's in the mount.
90 seconds to go to decide this one.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, heavy shots raining down. Huge elbow hit. Oh, another heavy shot gets through. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Rua. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Henderson's eye now closing up. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Rua. Oh, big shots raining down. He is really doing a nice job with his... All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke. He's brutalized him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, but it went a whole lot better for one of them than the other. Talk us through the replays, champ.
Some decisions are different than others, and his striking really did separate him from the competition. He fought so well in the stand-up game that he should get a very easy decision.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 30-28, 9-28, and 30-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Mauricio Shogun Rua!
So he adds to the legend tonight. Curitiba, Brazil's Mauricio Shogun Rua is your winner. And this was exactly the type of performance he was looking for coming in. A lot of questions were answered tonight. Good to see Shogun healthy and still producing at the highest level of the game. Here's the crowd pleaser, the fan favorite, Danger's dad, Donald Cowboy Cerrone. And I bring up his son Danger because every interview Donald now does, he brings it to his son. And he says, maybe before I wasn't motivated by the belt and becoming a champion. Now with the son in tow, his eyes are on the prize.
We all find motivation in different ways, but across the board, you can see guys, as they get families, now they have children, they can see the motivation physically. He looks at Danger and he sees a reason why he should be his very best. He's shown that in this latest run in the UFC lightweight division.
Most wins in UFC history, Donald Cerrone. Most finishes in UFC history, Cowboy Cerrone. He will look to add to those totals here in this spot tonight. Donald Cerrone. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. So here's the undisputed UFC lightweight champion and one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Islam Makhachev. He trained alongside this man for years. He has every skill in the book, and the X factor tonight is that best move.
Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Islam Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend, Hasbulla.
You do wonder, though, if the opposing corner is a little bit intimidated given Hasbulla's presence. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC lightweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger Donald Cowboy Cerrone. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
One of the best in the business.
Ready,
Herb
fight.
Dean is our referee
Ready.
tonight.
Good.
All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo World Champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven elite as well. A true 5'2" player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting.
Big shots landed by him now. Nice positional control here. Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take? Oh, huge left. Both fighters throwing heat now. Cerrone going with the kick to the body. He's an outstanding kicker, but that attempt missed. Oh, you talk about mixing the martial arts. Perfect strategy here. Makhachev's in half guard.
Oh, now he's attacking on triangle.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Holding the position, might still be able to get a submission here.
His words, I'm going to stand this up.
That's tight. Oh, he got out!
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Makhachev's back in half guard.
Now he's going full mount. Big ground and pound.
30 seconds now to go in round one. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. Look at him. He's setting up a choke now. Look at that. He's setting it up. Oh, it's getting very, very deep.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
He's all over you with the submission attempts. Great job with your defense, but we got to do better. I want you to put him on the defensive. That means we got to.
All right, we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC. A lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Snapping off that jab. Cerrone gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though.
Oh, he hurt him bad with a jab. Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt. Not a great entry there, DC.
Not a great entry. He showed everything he was going to do. He didn't hide his takedown. You knew from the moment this fight started he was going to go get a shot off. The opponent was ready, and he defended it perfectly.
Straight right is there. Back and forth we go. Beautiful right hand there from Donald Cowboy Cerrone.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
You see him put himself into the half guard. Likes the control, yep.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
Nicely done.
Great job landing from the top position.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Cowboy Cerrone.
There it is, now he's going to mount.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount here.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Under a minute now to go, round 2. Trying for a submission now. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Holding the position now.
He's smart. He knows not to lose his position.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. He's gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Two rounds in the books.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Deep breath in. Breathe, breathe. All right, you with me? Good. All right, your takedowns were great that round.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Let me see that hook now.
He's got a good leg kick. There it is. Kick there as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Cowboy Cerrone. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Makhachev's in half guard. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Islam Makhachev. Oh, he's got his back. Now the hammer fist here by Islam Makhachev. Well, as many expected, his grappling has been very strong thus far. The takedowns, the ground control, he is truly the total package.
It's one thing to take your opponent down. It's one thing to control him, as we have seen him do over the course of this fight.
Makhachev's attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, now he bails on the submission. Cerrone's in half guard. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Makhachev's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
Great job finding his shots from the top position. Oh, he got to a spot.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Final seconds of round 3. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? You ready?
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Great job finding that nasty shot from the clinch position.
Makhachev gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Relentless pressure from the top by Islam Makhachev. Oh, big shots from the top. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Cerrone's back in full guard now.
He passes the half. Oh, he's attacking choke now.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, bails on the submission now.
Come on, guys, come on.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4. Lands with the ground and pound. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Makhachev's back in full mount. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Cerrone's back in full guard.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get another